Hi, Jakes. Welcome to another video of Clever Talk. My name is Abdul Tajudin. I am the CEO of Clever Talk. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the next dimension of my education. I have to say that being a pioneer in this journey we are on means you know the next thing you needed in life. That is for those that just joined this group. So I wish you a very good luck in this journey. So we will start the journey with programming prerequisites. What do you need before you can start programming? So let's take a look at what you need before you can start programming. So the first thing you need before you can start programming is computer basics. You need this. Guys, believe me, you need this. The last time I dropped a video about computer basics, I had a lot of comments that people are talking about why don't you start with introduction to programming? You're starting with introduction to computer science. We do need that. You actually need it because you think you are a computer illiterate, but there are some people in this same group that they were illiterate to computer. They were illiterate to computer, so they are using their smartphone, but that does not mean that when they have their smartphone with them means that they know how to operate computer. So that's what does it. So you have to understand the computer basics like what is a computer? You don't actually you need it, but you can just browse that. So what is a computer? Browse what is an operating system. That is assignment for you, believe me, guys. So I won't. If you want me to do a video that show you the different kind of operating system we have, drop it in the comment below. So I will soon do a video that talk about operating system, or I should do it on Medium. So you also need to know what is an application. So open source versus closed source, and the last thing in computer basics is create a strong password. You need to create a strong password. You need this. You need this. In all the accounts I'm going to tell you today to create, you need a strong password that you'll be using for all of these things, all of these accounts. You need a strong password that you'll be using for it. So if you don't create a strong password, you just be changing password like you're changing your clothes every day. So believe me, guy, you need to create a strong password. So the next thing on our list that you need to know before you start programming is you need to know the kind of OS you'll be using. When I said OS, it means operating system you'll be using. You can see on my screen I set up OS like Linux. So I'm really using Linux though, so that is why I said OS like Linux. So let's search for Linux and check the requirement before maybe you can also use it. Linux is very good. Linux is very good. I recommend you using Linux. So just go to linux.org and read all what you need before you can download this. So let's wait for this to load. You are waiting. Oh, where the hell was this? Okay, let's go to download Linux. You can see we have a lot of distribution in Linux. We have Debian, Ubuntu. So the main reason why I like Ubuntu is that Ubuntu did not take virus as Windows does. You know, Windows used to slow down because of virus. But when you install Ubuntu, believe me guys, you will not have any virus in your system. The only thing you will need is to be updating. Okay, you will update Windows. Actually, you also update Windows. But believe me, guy, if you have this Ubuntu, let me click on it. If you have this Ubuntu, it won't be giving you any error until this Ubuntu wants you to maybe update. So if Ubuntu needs to update and you have not done that, so it might give you an error. But it's better than Windows. I recommend using operating system like Linux and the distribution of Ubuntu instead of Windows. So let's move on. What is the next thing? The next thing is to install Chrome. This is very important, guys. This is very important. So I'm using Google Chrome, and I saw a lot of things that are good in Google Chrome. unless is what is this name of the what is the name of this browser? Uh, Let me just skip that one. So you need to install Google Chrome because when I'm teaching you programming, so I'll be using Google Chrome to do all what I'm doing. So like for example now for the DSC class that I do some tasks for them to do. Some people are complaining about the first question that this first question has a problem. Although the first question has a problem, I actually do it that way. So to make it have a problem. But if they are using Google Chrome, so there is one thing we call developer tools. Now let me just actually show you what I mean by developer tools. You see this inspect, I right click and it brings up this model. So at the last thing, you see this inspect. So look at this inspect. So if you click on this inspect now, you see what it brings up. Can you see it, guy? It brings up all the HTML code. We actually don't call this HTML, but you don't need this now. So I was just showing you the reason why you need this Google Chrome. You can use this console to do some JavaScript. So JavaScript, you don't need to install any code editor before you can run JavaScript if you are using Google Chrome. So now let's move on from the Google Chrome. So the next thing in this list is to install a code editor like VS Code. I will highly recommend VS Code. And the main reason why you need this VS Code is that uh, code editor like VS Code helps. Oh, how do I put it? Let me put it this way. You can think of code editor as a specialized web development tools. They are they are highly customizable. Oh, what is this? Okay. They are highly customizable and offer many features that will make your life easier. There's nothing worse than spending 2 hours trying to figure out why your program isn't working, only to realize that you miss a closing bracket. Do you understand what I'm saying? In programming, you can miss a semicolon and your code won't run. But with the help of plugins that are on VS Code, you can figure out where your problem is, and it will make your life easier by just writing some div. I will soon tell you that for those that don't have any knowledge of what I'm saying right now, if you want to create maybe a function, a React, or I'm going too far. So if you want to create just an HTML code with VS Code, if you just the part is written that if you just write a great standard, it will give a suggestion that is this what you want to write? Should I do this? So that is the help of Visual Code. Visual Code help a lot, help people a lot to simple their code and make their life easier. And VS Code used to use as one plugin that is called Prettify. I soon tell you all the extension you need for the Visual Code. But firstly, let's check how to install Visual Code. So now let's search for Visual Studio Code. It's the same thing as VS Code. So click on this. Let's go to the download. So click on the download. So still loading, still waiting, still waiting. So let's wait. So now you can see you can download this. If you are using Mac, you choose Mac. Click on the Mac button. If you are using Ubuntu, as I said earlier, so I recommend this Ubuntu because Ubuntu is a open source. You know, I tell you to go and learn more about open source and closed source software. So Ubuntu is an open source that you can also contribute if you see an error with it. So you can contribute for Windows. You can contribute to their software. So it's a closed source. So but for Ubuntu is an open source software. So for also this Visual Code is also an open source. So you can also contribute to their code if you are turned to a good. So you can also contribute to their code. So let's continue with what we are saying. So if you are using Windows, just click on this Windows and follow the steps. it will bring you the steps. I believe you can read, right? I believe you can read, right? So if so, so let's continue. So if you are using Ubuntu, you just click on that Ubuntu and it will prompt up what you need. But guys, if you want me to do, if you are using Windows and you still don't get how to install this visual code, you can always comment down below. So I will do a video that will guide you through downloading of this visual code. So and also if you are also using Linux and you don't know how to do this, I can actually guide you through. And for Mac also, so you can also comment down below to tell me that to tell me what the problem you are facing when you are downloading this visual code. So now let's move on, guys. So let's close this tab. So let's move on to command line basics. So when after you installed the visual code, you still need to understand some command lines. So you still need to understand it. So command lines are very good. So you need it. You need it. So go and learn about command lines. So if you also want me to do a video about command lines that I'm talking about, I can actually do this. So for example, um, command lines. If you are using Control S and Control C, Control V, that is also a command line, but that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whereas you don't need to to right click to create a folder. You just make a folder from your terminal, or if you are using Windows, it's what is it called in Windows? I actually forget because I'm using Linux. So it's called terminal in Linux. So you can always open your terminal and create a folder from your terminal. If you want to delete something, you can use this command line to delete something from your folder. And if you want to do a lot of things that curate a project, folder for a project, you can use command line just creating without right click to create a folder. You can create a folder with command lines. So if you want to learn more about command lines, just put down comment about it. So I can do a lot of video to help you understand command line. So let's move on, guys. So the next thing you need to have is GitHub account. You need this. Believe me, you need this. So let me quickly brief you on what is GitHub. GitHub is a Git repository hosting service. Hmm. Um, you know what, guys? Let me just give that as an assignment because I don't really remember how to explain this. Or as you say, a GitHub account is an account where you'll be saving all your works, all your projects. You'll be saving it to the GitHub account. So let me quickly guide you through what I'm saying for you to understand. Let me show you my own GitHub account. So let's search for Abdulgafar and see. So you can see this is a GitHub account. This is all the project that I have done. So this is the one I'm currently doing, the clever chat. So that is one of our projects, and we have clever chat. So we save all our projects here in this GitHub. So and mind you, you can also work for an organization. Like let me show you the organization I'm working with, which is Deep Intel. So you can contribute to their code without going to office or going to someone to copy their code on your flash. You don't need to go and copy your code on your flash before you can work. You can see we are four in numbers that we are working on this deep inter project. So this GitHub account is very, 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 very important. You need this guy. Believe me, you need it. You need it. So if you are struggling of open the account, just let me know in the comments below so that I can walk you through how to create an account and a GitHub account. So I'm just telling you all what you need before you can start programming. So but if you want me to explain all these things, so you can always comment below. So let me know in the comments. So even if you comment, so that will make me happy to do a lot more videos to do more videos. So that will help me to do more videos. So I will be happy that people are watching are watching my YouTube. videos. So I'll be happy to do a lot more. So guys, you need this TikTok account. So let's move on. Stack Overflow. Now, the Stack Overflow, you need this. You need this. You need this. In daily life of developer, I can't say all the developer used to use Stack Overflow, but 90% of developers worldwide used to use Stack Overflow every day, every single second. 90% of developers worldwide used to use Stack Overflow. And what is Stack Overflow? Stack Overflow is a question and answer website for professional programmers. For professional programmers, don't let me, what is it called? Just don't let me go to that place. So, simple, a simple way to put this is that Stack Overflow is a question and answer for every programmers. Don't just let me say professional one. So you can also use it as a beginner, but I don't recommend you using the stack flow yet now. So try to figure things out by yourself before you can start using stack flow. But you also need this. So you don't need the account, and you can also create account because if you want to get a job. So if you want to look for a job, you can also create a stack flow Stack Overflow to seek for job. So that is it for Stack Overflow. You need this. So if you go to Google and search for something, it should always be with Stack Overflow. Even if you don't have the account or you have the account. For me now, I have the account. So and that does not mean that if I search on another browser apart from this Google Chrome, it will only lead me to Stack Overflow. So one thing is for sure that if someone has already asked that kind of question in Stack Overflow, if I also ask that kind of question, it will always bring Stack Overflow for me. Stack Overflow answers for me. So you need Stack Overflow. But for now, just if you have the account, it's good, and if you don't have the account, it's also good. Don't need it right now. So now let's move on. So you need YouTube account, of course you need this one, guys. You need this, you need this. So you can't be watching all my video alone. You have to watch other people's video. And most thing that all the developer in the YouTube used to say is please subscribe and comment, like and share. So you need this account, please guys. So we are doing a free lecture for you. This is a free coding class. So the main reason why we create this is for you to love us back, and we need your review to know maybe we are good, to know where we need to adjust. So guys, please open this YouTube account and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel. In the Clever Child Beginners class, I have up to 100 participants, but I still have 17 subscribers, and I know that those 17 subscribers are not from the group. So please guys, please subscribe, comment, like and share. So that will improve me, that will make me happy to do more video. And you don't need the YouTube account for just me alone. You also need the YouTube account for yourself to learn a lot. You need to learn a lot. You will learn a lot in YouTube. So you will learn a lot. You are a self-taught developer. Going through me to learn code, it means that you are a self-taught developer. So you don't pay for this, and that is what they call self-taught developer. So I will not teach you everything you need to know about coding. I will also give you assignment to do. Even if you go to bootcamp, we will also give you an assignment. But for me, you do the browsing a lot. You will do the browsing. I'm just here to guide you through all the difficulties you are facing. So guys, don't be lazy. You have to leverage the internet. So you need this YouTube account to search for some things that you don't understand. And for now, that doesn't mean that you are a, and let me give you a motivation about coding. Coding, it means that you only get stuck. So that is what coding is all about. So you always get stuck. So when you consult me, if I don't understand what you are saying, I will also search on the YouTube or I should search on the Stack Overflow. So guys, you need this YouTube account. So please open this YouTube account. I know some of you have this YouTube account already, but you did not subscribe. So this is your future, my guys. Please subscribe to. Even if you think that I'm just trying to get subscriber, so you are correct. So I'm trying to get subscriber actually. So I'm trying to get subscriber. Please subscribe. So that is the reason why we are doing this for free. So please guys. So now let's move on. So the next thing on our list is happy hacking. You know what this means is that if you have all those accounts that I have mentioned earlier, you are good to go. You are what? You are good to go. You can now be calling yourself how can I call this? Okay. I don't know how to say it, but you are ready to be a programmer. You are ready after you have all what I have mentioned earlier. So you are ready to be a developer. In round up, so let me tell you all what you need that I did not mention in this presentation, but I just want to say it. So you don't you using you need laptop before you can start coding. You need laptop. Using phone is not that good. I might even say that using phone is useless for coding because you will be lacking a lot of stuff you need to know when you are using laptop. When you are using phone, you won't get it. You won't get it. For example, let me show you my code. Yeah, okay. This cannot show the code. So, but you need you need laptop, and also you need internet connection. You need internet connection. You need it. So I put a link that link to computer science, introduction to computer science. Someone is saying that please sir, we are using all these bundle, social bundle, we can't open the link. Oh my god, you need it. You need to sift from social bundle and get the correct plan. So you need it. You need to browse a lot. You need to research. You need to do all these things. You can't be using social bundle for programming actually. So there you need to how can I say this? You need to subscribe to a better plan instead of using social bundle. So you need this guy. Please you need it. So please you need it. So bye for now. My name once again is Abdul Tajuddin, the CEO of CleverTag. I will be the one to teach you programming. But if I'm not that good about so I will ask my colleague Sadiq, you also know him, to also do the video for you or do it as he done yesterday. So guys, welcome to Clever Tag.